Hi there, Scorpio. This is the Spirit Warrior with your weekly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today we're doing energies and predictions for the next 3 months. So that's April, May, June, second quarter of the year. And the first row is April. And we'll just move those down a bit so we can see it all. And so we have the Death card, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. In the month of May, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. And in the month of June, there's lots of flickers happening here, isn't there? We have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the beautiful Five of Swords. No show without the Five of Swords, is there? We'll draw one more card, which is the Overarching energy, and supposedly the mystery card for the reading. Well, there's not much mystery happening here at the moment. Then we have the Star card, the Chariot card, and we will have a mystery card as well. So, in April we have the Death card, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Death card is the end of something in your life, something that no longer serves you, and it's a sign for new beginnings. It's a sign for new possibilities in your life. As one door closes, a new door opens, and we have the Ace of Pentacles up here, and that is the promise of new beginnings, particularly in money and finance. And that's a beautiful thing. And this may suggest there's been some financial situations. It may even be financial difficulty. And we can see forward we have in May the Six of Pentacles, which is about financial rebalancing. So there's certainly some things happening in the area of money and finance and wealth creation here for you, Scorpio. And the Knight of Swords is a card of frenetic energy. He is highly energized and he's charging towards his goals. He has a clear objective, but he can be a bit rash. And so you need to ensure that you have a clear focus on what you're trying to create in your life before you go charging off into the wilderness. So we've had all these flickers come out here. The Death card is clarified by the Three of Cups. That's something to celebrate about, isn't it? The King of Cups clarifies the Knight of Swords, and there are 4 cards here, so we'll do this. We'll call that one there and there. And we'll see how we go. So, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. These women are celebrating the harvest. And this can be about getting people around you to support you. But it can also be a time to celebrate blessings in life. It can also be an indicator for parties or, weddings and that kind of festive occasion. With it celebrating the Death card, this may suggest that whatever is leaving your life is kind of good riddance. This is almost Ten of Swords material, isn't it? Where it's a blessing that something leaves your life. And so this says that as you start new beginnings, which is really the more positive way of looking at it, is that something is finishing and something new is beginning. And this is a time to gather important people around you and celebrate something and celebrate the start of something new. And the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. You can see that the sea is swelling around his throne, and this really says that if you meet any difficult times, you have the emotional intelligence and ability to navigate a path forward. And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. So the Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. That could be the Death card, isn't it? And this man is leaving the things that don't serve him anymore in life, and he's heading out into the wilderness to search for the Ninth Cup, which sits between these two cups here, and this is the cup that fulfills him. And the Four of Swords is a card of respite and reflection. And this can say that as you anticipate or decide or move forward through the new path in the hedge towards abundance and prosperity, that you reflect on where you're going and what you want to achieve. And this is kind of the counter to the Nine of Swords, isn't it? Maybe I should have put it down here. And it says that indeed, before you go rushing into things, that you should stop, reflect, pause, meditate, maybe even pray. So it's an interesting month, isn't it? There is the end of something, there's something new beginning, and that really gives you something to celebrate, and that's very positive, isn't it? In the month of May, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So there is a strong pentacle influence here and a money and finance one. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of rebalancing. It is about reassessing how you use money, how you seed money, how you give and receive. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence and hard work and mastery. And this says that indeed you have mastered wealth creation and that things are going rather swimmingly. It could also suggest that now is the time to expand your horizons. You can see this man is actually sitting out in the front of the village creating his pentacles, but there's a big city in the distance, and this could say now's the time to go to the big smoke and expand your horizons. And the Six of Cups is a card of history, is what I get. It is a card of nostalgia. This is the things that have gone before you. This is kind of the foundation of your life. Now, if you look at the buildings in this card, you can see they're in disrepair. And this can say often that the thoughts that you hold of the past are actually not a true reflection of the actual circumstances. They are indeed an image of rose-coloured glasses. You can see that somebody's put flowers in the cups to tart them up to disguise that things maybe weren't that great. So we'll look at the clarifiers to see how this all falls together. The Knight of Swords clarifies the Six of Pentacles. The Death card clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune clarifies the Six of Cups. So when cards repeat, it's the universe saying, I meant what I said. It's the universe being emphatic. So with the Knight of Swords clarifying the Six of Pentacles, it does suggest that you're reassessing your finances. But the message I'm getting is don't be in a rush. And this could say that maybe you may be looking to refinance your house or negotiate a deal or look towards investments. And this is really saying don't be in a rush. Take it easy. Take it steady. With the Death card clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, it could say that now might be the time to change your business. Or indeed it could be a confirmation that now is the time to expand your horizons. But certainly something in the area of your work and business and projects is ending, and now it's time for new beginnings. And I'm getting the message that it's time to expand. And the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Six of Cups says that momentum is on your way, that indeed this is an expansive time for you. And the message I'm getting is that don't let the past hold you back. So maybe you've had the foundation of your business or career in a certain place, and there's new opportunity that comes as the wheel turns, and that indeed that you shouldn't hang on to the past as a safety net, and that you should move forward. And this is probably why the Knight of Swords is here. It's saying to move on, to not in a rush, but it's saying now is the time to definitely move forward. And this is why the Death card is with the Eight of Pentacles. It's saying now is a time for a new phase and new possibilities in your life. So in the month of June, we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords stands out, doesn't it? This is conflict and conquest. And this can say in the month of May, there's a difficult situation where there is an argument and discussion. There may be aggression, and that you found this situation is really not something you can live with, and then you've decided to walk away because this person just can't be dealt with. They want to win at all costs, and you've decided to take a different path. The Four of Swords is also repeated, and this says that this may be a time for reflection. This may be maybe even before you walk away, that you decide now is the time to stop and pause and lay out or decide what you truly want to do. And the Queen of Cups is deeply in touch with the feelings. And this says that as you reflect, that you should follow your heart, that the only way past this conflict is to follow the guidance of your heart towards your true desires in life. So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands. The King of Swords clarifies the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles clarifies the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a card of conflict and competition. And although these men are jousting and practicing to go to war, it can indicate a quarrel, an argument, or mental turmoil. And it may say this situation with the Five of Swords is deeply upsetting and you really don't know where to go. And that's why the universe is saying, follow your heart. And the Four of Pentacles is a card of being stuck in a rut. And it suggests there may have been a financial situation in which you've been stuck is not the right word, but you haven't been able to move. There has been conflict and there's been no way to get a resolution about how to, I guess, share the money. This may be a business situation, a relationship, a contract, but it says there's some sort of financial dealing that was unresolved, and it has kept you in a place of stuckness because this man is hanging on to his wealth because he's got no other way he's got nowhere to go. He's feeling threatened and as though he's going to lose the wealth that he's created. And this may reflect that you need to pause in the Four of Swords, and that is to try and within yourself work out a path, and this is the mental turmoil and the part of following your heart. So there's quite a bit of stuff going on here, and ultimately that you will pause and deeply reflect, and this will bring you personal power. The King of Wands is a fiery king, and he is entrepreneurial and charismatic, but overall, he is a king who takes action. And now it seems that you've found a resolution, that you've following your heart, and now you're ready to take action and walk away from this difficult financial circumstance in the Five of Swords. In the overarching energy, we have the Star card, the Chariot card, and the Queen of Wands. So the overarching energy is extremely positive, isn't it? It says, indeed, even though there's this difficult circumstance in the month of June, that the outcome will be amazing. The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, like the King of Wands, is an action-orientated queen. She gets things done and she doesn't care what people think. So this really says you're over the situation, you're just going to make it happen. And the Chariot card is also an amazing card of movement. This is about getting in the driver's seat of your life and driving away from the city and the things that are holding you back in life. And that is the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. And so indeed it points to a resolution, doesn't it? It says, indeed, like the King of Wands, you're taking control and you're getting it and you're making it work and you're heading towards the things that will bring you victory and success. And the Star card confirms that as you take action and move forward, your dreams and wishes will come true, which is a beautiful outcome, isn't it? The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Justice card. The Two of Wands clarifies the Chariot card, and the Tower card has to come out, doesn't it, and clarify the Star card. So the Justice card coming out here is a great sign, isn't it? It says that if there have been any injustices done, now the scales of equilibrium are starting to tilt in your favour and you will receive your just desserts. So any injustices will be corrected or balanced. And this is a beautiful sign for the circumstances in the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of expansion. And this says that you're standing on the foundation of your life and you're looking for more in life. And that matches the Chariot card, isn't it? It's moving away from what you have created, the foundation of life, and now you're setting out towards greater possibility and greater opportunity in your life. And the man has the power of the wand in his left hand and all the possibility of the universe in the globe in his right hand. And this is a beautiful sign. So the Tower card is a card of major transformation. It says that to receive your dreams and wishes, there has to be a major shift in the foundation of your life. So we have the Death card here twice. It says certainly there's one door closing and another door opening. So this says, indeed, this is a new phase. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is momentum and karmic forces moving in your favour. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, which says there are many opportunities in money and finance available to you. And so it seems that the stumbling block is here in the month of June, where there is some conflict and pain and quarrels and arguments. And this may be the Tower moment, isn't it? This is the moment where everything changes. You're following your heart, you're leaving the conflict behind, and now you're in a position to build a new foundation of your life, which will bring you your dreams and wishes coming true in the Star card. And that is a fabulous outcome. I hope you like that reading, Scorpio. Give me a comment, a like and subscribe. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.